Hello. Oh, I forget what part this is now. Gee. Okay, it don't matter. Anyways, this is backup power supply, and this should be my last video because I gotta move on. I'm gonna need this truck pretty soon. Now, I'm just gonna turn it on and show you these 4 light bulbs, and show you this little bulb here, and the voltage is going to it. There, it's on, and it measures 12.63 volts AC. Oh, it goes down a little bit. Okay. And here's 4 light bulbs. That's total of 167.5 watts. I don't have any larger ones. And these capacitors here, I had to put 4 in series here to get the voltage I want. And there's about 7 or 5 coming over here, and these ones, there's these 2 are in series together. You can take the outputs of them in there. 7 or 5. One's 7 volts and the other one's 5. And then I add them in series to get that 12 volts. It's gone down a little bit. And here's the diagram here. And this line here is the series connection that adds the 2 parallel branches. They're AC voltage dividers. And I'll have a bit of problem with the bridge rectifier underneath here. The diodes heat up, and the heat sinks they gave me are too small. I put them on there anyway. And oh, yeah, they're getting hot already. I better turn it off. Yeah. So I have to make some more bridge rectifiers and put them in parallel with the one I got on here now underneath this styrofoam. And I got these larger diodes here, but I know heat sinks. But I could put them on temporarily. I mean, for a short time. And also this 12 volt coming out of here, I could rectify that and use that to charge the batteries. Be more stable than there's too much current coming out of the transformer bank, I think. I don't know why, really. Now, I want to explain that capacitors are exactly opposite of resistors. And like now, this one here is 330 microfarad at 200 volt. And it makes you think that it can store more current. No, it does not. They make them larger when the voltage is higher, 200 volts. So it makes you think it can store more. No, actually the plates are farther away from each other. So there's less current, less electrons are attracted to go to the plates. Now, this is a ceiling fan, capacitor, and it goes up to 450 volts to run the motor that turns the ceiling fan. And look, it's only 6 microfarads. That's a little larger because it, it can handle 450 volts AC. So yeah, it'll charge up a little bit more because of that. But have you ever looked at microwave oven capacitors? They're down as low as 1 microfarad. And I couldn't understand how come they have so much current in them, because they're so dangerous. If you short them out, you could electrocute yourself. And now I do. So these 4 here, if they're all 100 microfarads, when you add them in series, you divide it by 4. So it'd be 100 divided by 4, it'd be 25 microfarads. But what happens, there's more voltage drops over them, I think. Yeah, I had to add 4 to get higher voltage. So it's opposite resistors. When you put 4 resistors in series and they're all 100 ohms each, you get 400 ohms. And then when you connect them in parallel, it's opposite of resistors too. So when you connect them in parallel, you get twice as much capacitive reactance in ohms out of them. But with the resistors, you get half as much ohms or resistance. So, So, yeah, I'm going to take this apart, and I'm going to have some really good news. I come up with some diagrams, and I'm going to be using transformers like those down there. I got some smaller ones too. And previous videos, I had a problem with copper losses, and when I connect them in parallel, they would cause a current surge, and it would cause the breaker to trip. So I come up with a circuit that would prevent that. So it's going to be easy to hook up and test out. And then if you know my diagram, I think it's diagram 9 where I show the inverter, then it's going to work for sure. And you're not going to need all these parts, because this is a little crazy, all these parts, eh? And you won't believe what it'll do. Also, I've got a couple circuits. You'll be able to use it in your house right away, and it'll be easier to manufacture and get them out there. Okay, so I guess that's all I want to talk about right now. Thank you very much for watching.